Top of the morning to you, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me once on this edition of your Darling Outlook, where we look at the issues of our state and, of course, Ondo State. I am Sunday Kola. We'll look at developments in the education sector of Ondo State. And specifically, we'll be looking at the SUBEB, that's the State Universal Basic Education Board, and I'm being joined this morning by the chairman of that board. I'm talking about the Right Honorable Victor Labimton. Good morning. Thank you so much for joining me on State of the State.
Thank you, Sunday. Good morning, viewers at home.
Let's start from what is the role of the elementary education in national development. And I'm very how equipped can we say teachers in Ondo State are towards giving us assurance that our children are in safe hands in terms of learning?
Thank you, Sunday. I just came from Abuja, where we had a national conference on education, and I'm proud and glad to tell of all the states of the Federation, Ondo State is one of the leading 5 of teacher quality education. Almost all our teachers are qualified. That the teacher quality, as far as education at the basic level in Ondo State is concerned, Arakuni Oluwadotimi Akeredolu had done very much, very, very well. All the teachers are qualified. Not only that, you see, you finish school 10 years ago, 20 years ago, you are still in the profession. Things are changing every day. We are in a digital world. We are also giving them periodic training, at least, to make sure that they are teacher compliant with the new millennium age. They must be compliant. There are methods of teaching today that is better to be trained so that when you train them, you train some in every local government now. We have about 10 that are in NEPA. They in turn will come home, and now because they train the trainers, they will come and train all the other, so that people know the modern.
Rated as a right peg in the right hole, being a teacher yourself before you ventured into all the things that got you to this point. But how safe will it be to say when we take a look at training teachers without tinkering with curriculum of learning? You're talking about compliance with the new age, and if it's still the same curriculum, just like Zig Ziglar would say, facing the same way and expecting different destination.
Let me tell you, you see, the teacher curriculum, it is undergoing world. You see, very soon in Ondo State, we will now be marking register in schools via digital method. We are providing tablet for all our schools, and we are training 900 teachers. And these 900 teachers to be trained is to be able to know how to use the device to mark daily attendance of pupils in school.
What has that got to do with the curriculum of
that teaching? Is what it has got to do with curriculum, is that curriculum has changed from those days where children come to school, they go to school, they go back home, and nothing is monitored. Now, even from the headquarters, from SUBEB headquarters here, we can monitor SLDO and know the number of pupils that did not attend school that day. If the number is much, we now ask questions. Why? What is happening? The device in which we have a way of method of teaching is already inside there. And we are devising, this is devised because these days, we are lucky in Ondo State. If we go to other states, we know where they are not that lucky. Teachers are not enough in the schools. And because they are not enough, not only that they are not enough, we get to some schools, a whole school, the population is 18. Getting about 6 teachers to that school to be teaching primary 1 to 6 is more or less like a waste. The lectures are already been prepared. You want to teach mathematics in primary 1. The way to teach it is already there. All the teacher needs to do is that they just bring that class in, they play it for them, they watch it, they look at it. And the teacher who is doing it for them, remember, we are not in the secondary school. We are in the primary school. A teacher is supposed to be an all-rounder. It's supposed to teach mathematics, teach English language, integrated science, teach introductory technology, and all those things. One teacher is supposed to teach all, except computer, where we recruited teachers. For each school, we have a computer teacher. That the duty of that teacher is to teach computer education. Apart from that, every teacher is supposed to be an all-rounder. Therefore, we determine, because there is a UNESCO standard that so number of pupils to a teacher. Where they are not, where a school where we have 18 pupils, we will still teach them. And there are some of them that have 3 teachers, 4 teachers. They should be able to manage them very well. Therefore, when you go to science, mathematics, the method of teaching mathematics system by which we train all our teachers. For example, we do in the UBEC, SUBEB, we do training every 3 years for all our teachers. The one for 2023 now, we are going to do it now. And in doing it, what we want to teach them is modern technique of teaching. That's what we want to teach them. And this modern technique of teaching, what we are going to do is that we will break them into clusters, not more than 50 per cluster. And they will have those who will train them. And the training will last for 5 days. And at the end of the 5 days, they will be tested. And they will get certificate for it. If you don't pass, as the curriculum is changing, so UBEC, SUBEC, they are finding me. Who are the people doing the curriculum? We are the one doing the curriculum too. Because when you talk about NDRC, then when you go there, it's teachers that go there. When they want to do this, when they prepare this curriculum, they invite us, we look at it together, we scrutinize it, we test